Welcome to the Academy, a series focused on the basics of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Star Wars: The Old Republic has one of the best stories when it comes to online multiplayer games, but sometimes you just want to blow right past them and level up as fast as possible. In this video, I'll be going over how to level up fast, but just keep in mind, you do not need to do any of these to enjoy the game. They're more for players who are looking to speed level. No matter what method you use, you'll be max level long before you reach the end of your storyline, whether you're a brand new player or you're an experienced player taking advantage of all the boosts available in the game. I'll be starting with tips for newer players who want to level up fast, and then later going into experienced player tips who have more options available. If you just started playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, there aren't very many tricks to leveling up fast. Just play the game and you'll naturally earn XP at a decent rate. But here are some things you can do to really maximize your XP at low levels, even if you're new to the game. Number 1. So before you even create your character, create a stealth character to skip past enemies once you reach level 10. This is available on the combat styles of the Assassin, Shadow, Operative, and Scoundrel. Or if you're below level 10 or have picked a combat style without stealth, just run past enemies instead of fighting them until you're out of combat. Number 2, do the purple quests. Those are the main story quests and planetary quests, then the expansion quests, and ignore the other quests. There's lots of cool stories out there, but if you want to level fast, purple quests are the way to go. Number 3, use an XP boost item for a 25% XP boost. You'll get some for free as you level up. Number 4, join a guild that has 50 or more characters in it to get a guild XP boost. Number 5, subscribe to the game, which gives you a 20% XP boost after level 20. Number 6, make good use of the quick travel ability to get around faster. This is available if you press P on your keyboard, and you can quick travel to any locations you've already discovered. Number 7, pick up heroic quests on new planets just to use the shuttle ability as a quick travel. Number 8, make sure to get a speeder as soon as possible. That's level 10 for subscribers, level 25 for free to play and preferred, or a level 1 unlock if you have legacy level 2. Number 9, unlock every option on the fast leveling list that we'll go over later that you have available. Number 10, once you reach the fleet, pick up the Crafting Trainers quest from the blue terminal near the stairs, and speak to all the crafting trainers in the Strongholds and Crew Skill section, as they give a lot of XP when talked to at a low level. Number 11, once you have your ship, explore high-level planets for a huge exploration XP boost, but avoid high-level enemies. Number 12, at level 10, you can start queuing up for PvP, which gives great XP. Just pick up the quests that are available once you start the match. Matches at low level are not frequent though. Number 13, if you don't care about the story, spacebar, literally press the spacebar to skip through the cutscenes. And number 14, watch out for the limited time double XP events on the calendar. The absolute fastest way to level up is to use a Commander's Token item, which lets you start instantly at level 70, or a Master's Datacron item, which boosts an existing character up to 80. But I don't recommend this for new players at all. Alright, that's my quick leveling up list. Now let's go more in depth with some interesting ways to get some levels fast. So my favorite trick that came out of all of our research on this subject was exploring and getting XP with your ship. To earn your ship, you just have to follow your main purple quests all the way through the planet of Coruscant if you're Republic side, or to Dromikos on Imperial side. But once you have your ship, you can just fly places and explore even if you're low level. Exploring high level planets will get you a boatload of XP. Just avoid any enemies as they will be much stronger than you. Take the taxi around once you arrive to a planet by flying to the furthest location, getting off, and then walking around enough so that the nearby map turns blue. Then, since you flew over the other areas, you can quick travel to them to get even more exploration XP. Lots of things will be trying to kill you, and since they are much higher level than you, they will one-shot you if they catch you. The higher the level of the planet, the more XP you'll get. For example, at level 25, Onderon gave me 16,000 XP for exploring a new area, but Yavin only gave me 10,000 per location. So at the time of making this video, the places that are explorable with the ship by order of XP include Mek-Sha, Onderon, Rishi, Yavin 4, Manon, which is the old version of Manon. Grab the Codex Black while you're there for some bonus XP. Oricon, unfortunately there's no taxi. And Makeb. The planets that are part of the base game offer much less exploration XP. For example, Ilum is half of Makeb's XP, and Early Balmora is 1/10 the XP. There are some planets that are considered kind of pre-explored. You get no exploration XP from them. For example, Runuk, the new Manon invasion zone area, Dantooine of Destin, and stuff like that. Some locations can only be gotten to via summon or when you get there in the story like Iokas, Sequel, and Zaya, so those are ruled out. Now let's talk about heroics. If you're a more experienced gamer, doing heroic quests can be a fast way to get XP. Heroics are harder quests which are repeatable once per day. They are designed to be completed by a group, but skilled players can complete them alone. If you want to gain XP even faster than just doing the story, you can do as many heroics daily as you feel interested in running and have available. Where things get kind of interesting is that the minimum level you need to be to do a heroic quest is often far below what the enemies of the nearby area and the experience level of the quest is. You can see what heroics are available to your character either at the heroics terminal located near the spaceport on the planet, or you can go to the Republic or Imperial fleet, walk to the combat training section, and look for the large blue heroics terminal. From there you can pick up heroic quests one by one, then use the shuttle in your quest tracker or mission items inventory. If the quests are yellow in color, they are the right level for you. Orange and red are technically too high for you, but if you manage to complete them, you'll get even more XP. At a higher level, you can even get more XP by picking up a weekly quest that asks you to do 4 heroic quests on a specific planet. You can see if you have any of these available by clicking the icon of 3 little people near your minimap, then going to the solo tab. Picking these up will automatically transport you to the planet and place you right in front of the heroics terminal for that planet, even if you don't have a ship. This wrapper quest can be completed once per week per character, even though the individual heroics are repeatable daily. Individual heroics are available before the due for weekly quests are. Next up is Flashpoints. I have also seen some players swear by leveling through Flashpoints. Flashpoints can reward a ton of XP in groups, but the speed at which you complete them varies a lot from group to group and Flashpoint to Flashpoint. If you're looking to go fast, I don't recommend leveling through Flashpoints as a slow group may frustrate you. However, I do find Flashpoints to be a great alternative to level compared to traditional questing. They can be a lot of fun and each run is a little different. Players who like to level through Flashpoints tends to suggest Hammer Station as one to run over and over because people tend to be likely to know how to run it fast and it's hard to fail at completing it quickly. Another option is to use the group finder and run randomized flashpoints so you can get the bonus rewards. Make sure to pick up the Introduction to Group Finder quest from the blue terminal in the supply section of the fleet. If you're below level 50, after you complete your first group finder flashpoint and complete the Introduction to Group Finder quest, you can afterwards start picking up the weekly Searching for Allies quest from the same blue terminal, which asks you to complete 3 random group finder quests and the weekly Veteran Flashpoints quest for level 50 only, both of which can be completed 3 times per week. Make sure when you're queuing up for the group finder to make sure the filter has all the flashpoints selected so you get all your rewards. Here's a fun one, world bosses. If you happen to see any world boss groups running, join them as you can earn some crazy amount of XP, particularly at a low level. The weekly Priority Targets quest from the blue terminal in the supply section of the fleet is available at level 30 and up. Though it is designed to be completed at level 55 plus, will give you a ton of XP if you're closer to the lowest level you can start it at. At level 30, it will give you almost 7 times the amount of XP you would get from completing a story quest. The hard part is finding a group to join for world bosses, as you need to defeat 4 bosses from the list before the weekly reset on Tuesday. You can also run this quest up to 3 times per week per character. Don't forget, you can't accept any summons by your group until you have earned your ship in the story. So don't join a world boss group for a planet you can't actually get to. What about if you're underleveled? If you somehow are underleveled, for example, you're 5 or more levels below your next story enemy and can't even hit them to damage them, the easiest way to catch up is simply to run either some heroics or a flashpoint. Heroics are very fast ways to level up, and flashpoints can be a very fun way to catch up. Here are some options for what to do if you're underleveled. Go back a planet and do normal quests there, including hidden exploration quests. Do heroic quests from previous planets. Run flashpoints. Run PvP matches. Run space missions or run Galactic Starfighter. It doesn't really matter what method you pick. Any method will fairly quickly gain you the 5 levels you need to get on track for your main story. Alright, now we're going to be diving into the stuff for more experienced players when it comes to leveling up fast. Experienced players often have a lot more options available to level up fast as they have more unlocks available. Much like newer players, you'll want to do all the tips and tricks we already talked about, but you may also have access to additional perks and XP bonuses. I've actually got a whole nother video that goes over this experienced player leveling checklist in a lot more detail, so here's just the really quick version for this vid. Apart from using an XP boost item, you'll also want to join a guild for an XP boost. You'll want to use the improved XP boost unlocks in the legacy panel. You'll want to get an early companion as early as level 1. You'll want to boost your companion up to influence level 50. You'll want to grab that speeder at level 1. You'll want to put the speeder on your quick bar to make it even faster. You'll want to use the ship travel unlock at level 20. You'll want to use the portable vendors. You'll want to use the portable cargo hold, legacy bank, and or mailbox. You'll want to use a portable holo trainer for your speeder if you need it. You'll want to use the Razor's Kickstart Tactical for a little faster speed. You'll want to use the Victorious Pioneers Set XP armor if you happen to have it from the past. You'll want to purchase the Mount While Moving Legacy-wide perk. You'll want to have the Rocket Boost available. And you'll want to use the Quick Travel Unlock to make it so you can quick travel instantly all the time. Wow, that was a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed that huge overview of both tips for new players to level up fast and a really in-depth list for more experienced players. If you want to show your support for this series and ensure the future of these in-depth guides, visit Swtorista.com/support. And if you want more videos like this to show up on your YouTube homepage, subscribe to this channel. As always, may the Force and the XP be with you.